had someone literally shaped like an autopsy.
Yeah, shaped like ain't no life in that body.
Oh my gosh, you gotta see the picture.
I seen the picture.
Yes.
And he's sitting there like this. He's shaped like
Even his tattoos like that.
He's shaped like the Tupac autopsy for
it's
real.
Like he bloated but flat at the same time.
Hey man, my man's got to get on his health and fitness for
He's
sure.
He's too young to be looking like that baseboard body ass.
Turn your mic up a little bit. Just tilt it up. Oh yeah, right there.
Perfect.
Yeah, just angled right. What's good, beautiful people? It's your boy Jonesy, the Love Coach, and this is episode 4 of Smoothie Talk, and we have a very special guest joining us today, TheMachelle.
Hi guys, I'm Machelle.
Yeah, and
Hi.
The vibe, we talked about this before we did the show. The vibe of the show is for the dogs.
It's for the dogs, guys.
666.
This is me putting the 6 on my shoulders.
That's you putting the 6 on your shoulders?
Yeah.
I'm hype about that.
What, about the 6 on the shoulders or for the dogs?
For the dogs.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm extremely hype, but like I told you, I'm a different type of Drake fan. I don't like to even talk about Drake with other people because I'm always so nervous somebody's going to say something that I don't agree with, and it's going to make me instantly not like them. And why am I such a super fan like that? That's sad.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
It's extremely crazy.
I mean, I'm a super fan, but I just let people have their opinions.
I can't. Not when it comes to Drake. You've got to not say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, before we decided on For the Dogs,
yes,
we said that the vibe of this episode is Slime You Out by Drake and SZA.
That's right.
Slime you out for the dumb decisions you're making.
Yes.
Slime you out.
It's time for these people to be slimed out.
You know some people that's making some crazy decisions?
Of course I do.
Crazy choices?
Who isn't making crazy decisions though? Even I make crazy decisions.
Your boy be out here making crazy decisions.
And sometimes I too also need to be slimed out. But who in the hell's gonna slime me?
Hey, ain't nobody sliming the kid.
Nobody's sliming me. I'm up and out of there.
You'll never see a picture of me like Halle Berry off of Nickelodeon with the slime.
No.
Nah, it's not happening.
I'm not. I know I need to be, but I know I'm not going to be.
Oh, say that.
Yeah.
So you need to be slimed out, but you're not going to be slimed out.
Correct.
What prevents you from getting slimed?
Me. The universe is designed to work in my favor.
Oh.
It's like, I know for a fact that I'm doing wrong, but, you know, the universe is just like, I'm going to spare you. And I'm like, thank you. No slime for me. You know?
That's a blessing. You living in grace.
Every step that I take. Every step that I take.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
All right. So we're officially starting the show. And I have to ask the question.
Oh.
And the question is, the official Smoothie Talk question is, tell me about your first trip.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. How did that happen? How did that go down?
Well, I took my first trip with Jonesy, the Love Coach.
Yes.
And I tell him all the time, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have taken it. I had shrooms for like a year prior and I never took them. I just wasn't ready for like the right time.
Yeah.
So I remember I had you on the show. And you were explaining to me how it would make me have like the hottest of the hottest girl summer. And you meant that, and it was hot as fuck.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? I'm convinced. Let's take the shrooms. Now, all I can remember is like it kicked in maybe like 15, 20 minutes later. And I had like the toughest time sitting up. I just felt like gravity was like putting heavy ass like weights on me. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, what is this? But after I got past the, you know, the weight of it all, it just became super insightful.
Oh, okay.
Super insightful. I was telling you, like, that cured my depression damn near.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super intense, super vibrant, super necessary.
Yeah. What are some of the things that you saw on your trip?
I saw pretty things.
Just pretty things like the colors?
I mean, of course I saw everything that was already there, but the colors were vivid.
Yeah.
I felt like we can already see textures.
Yeah.
But I felt like I could see textures.
Yeah.
I could see patterns within stuff that don't normally have patterns. Like, I don't know, maybe like patterns even in the concrete and shit. I could just vividly see patterns.
I feel you. Well, folks, you got to give me a try. Come take that walk with your boy.
You have to take the walk. I try to recommend him to everybody, especially our Black men.
Yeah.
Y'all need to have the walk.
They need to walk.
Y'all need to walk.
Yeah, they need to come walk with the kids. Somebody called me earlier today and was like, hey man, I got a question. How you lose all that weight? Because a nigga been out here walking with his people, walking on the psychedelics.
The walking is necessary.
Yeah.
Because even in the gym, like on days when I don't feel like running or something, I'll at least walk.
Come on, get you some motion.
I'll at least walk, get you some motion.
And that's really the real meaning of motion. Get you some motion out here.
Some motion.
You start moving, you might get you some money. You know, that's just how it is.
You know what I'm saying? Still feet, don't eat. Yeah. I don't know, I just made that up. But it's the same concept, okay?
Yeah.
You got to move in order to make money.
You got to move in order to make money. But you said it brought you out a depression damn near. What's been going on with you? What was going on with you before you did the walk?
He wants to ask the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah, the hard questions.
I'm just kidding. I went through a breakup. Okay. I was in like a super long-term relationship for like 9 years or so.
Yeah.
And it was just like super difficult to process. Like, who am I without this other being? And to me, it just wasn't registering that I am TheMachelle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just taking everything so personal. And the shrooms kind of gave me like a retrospective point of view to it all.
Yeah.
Like the way that it happened that reason for that person, not necessarily because of anything that I was doing.
Right.
And for me to sit up there and ask myself, well, who am I without?
Yeah.
Looking back, I'm like, be so fucking for real.
No, I mean,
yeah, no. I was definitely like struggling to come to terms with like, who are you without that attachment?
You know, I try to tell everyone, regardless of who's right or wrong in the situation, I don't care if you was out here being a demon and your girl left you, you're still the bag, my guy. I don't care if you was out here throwing that monkey on everybody and your man left you, you're still the bag. Like, we make mistakes. Hey, you got to forgive a nigga and got to move on. You know what I'm saying? Forgive yourself and move on. If someone ain't around after you ask for forgiveness, you know, it just wasn't meant to be.
You know what I'm saying? And I like how you put that because I was being very hard on myself. Like, how could you lose this man and you were so mean and this is not, fuck all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. I did exactly what I felt was right. And if that caused me whatever, then it just, fuck all that.
That's life.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to move on.
It just wasn't meant to be.
Go get you a new man.
Go get you a new man. Go get you a few men. M-E-N. I know a lot of y'all don't know the difference between M-A-N and M-E-N.
Oh.
But men is multiple.
Men is multiple. There you have it. You know, sitting here next to you, it feels like I'm about to catch a Machelle Monday.
LOL.
I be trying to figure out, is that real? Is Machelle Mondays real? Is that who you show up in life as? Because you're a gremlin.
A gremlin?
Yo, you are a man eater.
I honestly don't think so. I think I keep it extremely mild.
I done seen some stuff on there. I'm like, woo.
I'm appalled. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you haven't checked out TheMachelle, her IG, pop out on Mondays and then just get you a laugh, get you some entertainment because she really be going up with all these posts talking about men. She's like the female Future. I actually seen a post where it was like my mama know who I am. And it was like Future. She was like changing in the future or something. I feel like I seen that on the Machelle Monday.
I'm only laughing because that's not the first time that a man has told me that. He was like, damn, when I first met you, you was like Russell Wilson and now you're like Future. What happened?
Damn, what happened?
And I told him, I was like, I've always been this way.
And he just didn't know.
That was just your perception of me at that time.
Yeah, I feel you.
But the whole time, I'm just like, I'm in a non-negotiable state.
Talk on that.
I'm in an extremely non-negotiable state. I feel like I've done what I was to do during that time of the relationship. I was extremely faithful, which I don't mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love to be that type of girl. Extremely, like all the time. But now it's like I'm entering into a new decade of life and I want to try something different. I'm the oldest of 5 boys, so I've always been taking care of people.
Yeah.
Always. So I'm just ready to be selfish and super non-negotiable. And if you don't like it, you know where you can go.
Tell us where.
Shit, anywhere but my face.
Oh, okay.
You can go anywhere. You can go play in the street. You can go to hell. You can kiss my ass. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just in a non-negotiable state.
So how does that feel to be in a non-negotiable state? Like, how does that feel for like your self-esteem and your well-being? Does it feel good to be like that?
It's new.
It's new?
It is new. And I don't know. I'm just like having my way and it feels good. It feels liberating. It feels appropriate and it feels right.
I like that. I'm having my way. It feels new. It feels liberating. It feels appropriate.
Yeah. It feels like it's meant for me.
My way.
Yeah.
You know, because when we grow up, we're always told like, you can't always have it your way.
Mm-hmm.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Who told you that? You know what I'm saying?
And I hate
like,
that for you.
I had to learn. I had to learn like, oh, it's my way. I get to create my life how I want it my way. I think the message of you can't always have it your way, and please forgive me, guys. I'm not mean. I'm the love coach. But I feel like that message came from losers, people who couldn't get it their way. But I'm here to say, I'm going to get it my way or die trying.
At any expense.
At any expense.
Yeah, literally. It is going to be my way, of course. Like I said, the universe is designed to work in my favor. And I've said that for years. Yeah. Even before I truly believed it. Yeah. You know? And I feel like I've manifested that.
Yeah, Chris McCain got a bar and he starts out a song. He's like, or maybe he starts out the verse. He's like, the universe don't make mistakes. And I'm sorry, Chris, that's the only part that I can remember off the top of my dome. But that's like a fire track, you know, off of his album, man. And I believe that the universe doesn't make mistakes.
It doesn't.
And so I know that there are some terrible things that happen to people in this life, but whatever you've gone through, if you're still here, then you were strong enough to get through it. And now it's your choice to, you know, see where you go from there. You know, you can't let that pain break you. Right. You got to let it, you know what I'm saying, strengthen you and go up.
And I think with that realization, it also helps keep the perspective like it's already written. You know what I'm saying? Like the universe don't make no mistakes. It's already written. So whatever's about to happen is about to happen. It's about to happen.
It's about to happen. I feel like
in that way, it'll lower your stress levels. You can't stress over something that's already written, something that's going to happen regardless if you stress or not.
It's already written.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't rush to get nowhere. I'm going to be there when I'm supposed to be there. And it may seem like uncouth or I don't give a fuck, but that's not it. I just feel like I'm not going to exert anything that doesn't need to be exerted. I'm moving with natural...
The natural flow
divinity,
of things.
Natural
divinity.
Things,
I like it.
Yeah. That's what I agree with.
For the dogs.
For the dogs. And I feel like he means like dogs on all platforms, dogs of all aspects, like
speak on
dogs.
What do you mean, for the dogs?
Well, if you know me, you know, like I consider my bestest friend my dog, my DAWG. So in that aspect, it's for the dogs. But then we also got our dogs are
for the dogs.
It's for the dogs, for the niggas in the bitches who dogging people out. You know what I'm saying?
This for all of it. I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah, this was for the dogs.
It's for the dogs. He's got a little bit of something for all dogs.
Yo, I didn't get a chance to read the track list. Have you seen the track list?
I have.
It looked long, but I didn't count how many songs we got.
We've got 23 songs.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
He's feeding us. I'm sorry, y'all.
My kid's about to hate me. My kid's about to hate me for the next 30 days if you think I'm not running for the dogs in the dirt.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whenever I had Latera with me, I had a kid who used to say with me, she was like, oh my God, is you going to play anything other than Certified Lover Boy? No, I'm actually not. So thanks for asking. That's how I do. And I feel like a lot of people don't live with music anymore.
Yeah.
We're so in a popcorn or microwave generation that, all right, what's next?
Yeah.
Damn, nigga, sit on that. Go eat on that. I just fed y'all.
Man, I hate to say it that when I don't know what to listen to, I listen to Drake.
Mhm.
And I listen to Drake so much, I feel embarrassed about it. Like,
That's blasphemy.
like, damn, you listening to Drake again? I mean, but he sounds so good. Like, how could you ever get tired of these songs? But I do like new music. Like, I'm a fan of new music. I fuck with Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
Yachty
Shout
is
out to Boat.
shout out to Boat. Were we having that conversation on air when we said his photo looked like was that on air?
At the very beginning, I think
That might have been recorded. Yeah, no, that picture did look bad. Shout out to Lil Yachty though. Hey, I fuck with you heavy.
I know you be editing your videos, but
I gotta figure out.
You gotta put that image on the screen.
I'm gonna put that image on the screen so that, man, you know what's crazy? When I saw that picture, I was like, damn. That man don't got an ounce of muscle on his body.
It shouldn't even be that funny to me.
Yeah, and when you said somebody said he looked like an autopsy photo, that's crazy.
Because who the fuck looks like an autopsy?
Yeah, I've never heard that before. It's some creative people out here. That's a comedian level joke. Like, that's a comedic level. That's a comedic level joke.
That's gonna tear me up for years.
Yeah. Nah.
I'm sorry. I'm easily tickled. Sorry.
That's funny.
It's hilarious, like Nick Cannon.
But yeah, what's been up with you? What have you been into?
I have so much going on, honestly.
Yeah.
So of course I do have the Wave Talk. If you guys follow me on anything, I have a talk show.
Shout out to the Wave Talk.
Shout out to the Wave Talk.
What is it?
What, the Wave Talk?
Yeah, what is it?
It's a talk show.
Not a
podcast, guys. This is a podcast.
This is a podcast.
But I have an actual talk show.
Yeah.
No shade to any podcast, because I also have a podcast called Drake Me Please that hasn't aired yet. But anyways, I've been busy with the talk show.
Yeah.
Trying to find a new location for that because we just wrapped up season 2.
Okay.
I'm anticipating to bring back the show, I think beginning of next year. I don't know.
I look forward to that. Forward to that. You be having a lot of people in the city that's booming on your show.
Oh, I hope so.
I mean, you had me on your show.
I did, and look at you.
But that was before the boom. So what made you put me on the show? Because I was very happy about it. Don't get it twisted though.
Yeah. Well, all right. So I had met you like this time last year, and I remember we were next to each other at a pop-up shop, and I saw you painting, but even then I didn't know quite what you did.
Yeah.
So then I had reached out to you to be a vendor in my fashion show.
That was
which
fire.
is my second one. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you were explaining to me, because I thought you just did art. So I was like, yeah, bring some of your art. And you was like, yeah, but I actually am a love coach. And I was like, all right. Okay. So then fast forward, I think February, we were at an event at 405 Nation. And I had to do interviews. And I remember I had walked past you and you was like, yeah, I'm trying to get on the Wave Talk. You had said something like that. Like, what I got to do to get on Wave Talk? And I was like, I don't know. I'll reach out. And you was like, it's time for you to take the walk. And I was like, why does he keep saying that?
Yeah.
I finally reached out to you and I was like, let's put him on the show. And I put you on the show.
And then we had the walk. And
now I'm just TheMachelle.
And now we're here.
Now we're here. Yeah. A full 365.
Yeah.
I love the way life works.
I do love the way life works because I was on your show, and then now you're blessing my show. And whenever this gets released, people are going to find out some things about you that maybe they did not know.
And the whole time, I don't even like being on people's platforms. Yeah. If y'all, like, I don't have many interviews, and this will probably be my last one unless it's on the Wave Talk.
Yo.
But yeah, I fuck with you genuinely because, like I said, you helped me out in a real way.
Yeah.
And like ever since you introduced me to the psychedelics and that lifestyle, that's become like a daily part of my routine. Like I microdose. And
okay.
Yeah, absolutely. All throughout the day. And it just keeps like, I don't know, I'm already energetic. I'm already a happy being, but it just adds like the cherry on top.
Okay.
Like I always have like the best of best days. Yeah. Shit doesn't faze me. I'm energetic consistently. There's no crash. And it's all natural.
It's all natural. That's a commercial right there.
Oh, well. Holler at your boy.
Yeah. So how long have you been microdosing?
To be honest, it's so funny. I didn't have my pen Hold on, let me show the people. I have a pen. I'm not going to show y'all the brand, but this is actually like a sativa pen. This is not nicotine and none of that nasty shit. So I didn't have my pen one day, and I remember I had like a Ziploc baggie of shrooms in my car. And I'm like, shit, let me just try a little bit and just see what it does. Because I'm used to taking like a gram or so. And I was like, let me try it. So I think it's been maybe like 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, okay.
2 or 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
And it's funny though, my coworker takes like some mushroom tea.
Yeah.
Like they sell it in stores, and I don't know if it has like actual psychedelics in it, but I know it's got some part of it in there.
I've heard about the mushroom tea because like there's like different types. I mean, there's like lion's mane and there's a couple of other things, but those don't have any psychedelic properties, but they kind of help relieve like anxiety and stress, and it's more healthy for you. I just haven't had a chance to get around it to trying shroom coffee. More
healthy for you?
Yeah.
Are the regular shrooms not healthy?
Well, no, I'm talking about in terms of like coffee. I think coffee may be a little acidic or something for your body.
I don't know. I don't drink coffee. I'm not one of them bitches who be at Starbucks. I don't like any coffee products at all. I don't like frappuccinos, cappuccinos, lattes, espressos, regular coffee, black.
Well, I mean, I like my coffee black. Yeah, I like to get straight to the point.
I can tell.
Yeah, I used to say I like my coffee like I like my women.
Oh,
black with no cream or sugar.
Turn up for the black women with no cream or sugar.
You got to keep it. You know what I'm saying? For the sisters.
I support that. That's the kind of woman that I like, and I guess that would be the kind of coffee that I liked if I drink coffee.
Yeah, just black.
But it's the aftertaste for me. That doesn't bother you.
I learned to get over
mouth
it
for forever.
Yeah. No, I learned to get over it, and coffee kind of stink too. You know what I'm saying? It do have an aftertaste, and it make you go to the bathroom.
It does. Even the black kind?
But it give you energy.
Shit, I thought the like the creamer and the sugars would make people go.
Nah, it's that.
It's just coffee in general.
That coffee has like an active ingredient to, you know what I'm saying, to activate everything in your body. It wake you up in every way.
I feel like this is a problematic statement.
Yeah.
But I feel like pooping a lot helps you like lose weight. But I know like several people who aren't losing weight who drink a lot of coffee.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's not
There's
connected.
No correlation.
Yeah, not coffee.
Coffee don't help you lose weight?
Nah, not at all. Coffee just help wake you up.
I'm gonna do some research on that.
Yeah, the best part of waking up is Folgers in my cup.
You be making coffee at home?
Nah, I mean, whenever I'm like, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I do enjoy a nice cup of coffee. But
I guess.
I'm an old man though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I've been around the sun a couple times. Yeah.
You don't look old.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you don't look old at all.
I'm trying to stay young forever.
I would ask you a hot take question, but we on your show, so I ain't gonna ask you. It's all right.
Nah, bring the hot take.
No, it's all right. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of age, I'm turning 38 October the 9th.
Oh, he told us the age. Your birthday is coming up like in a few days.
Yeah.
Dang, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna do something for the dogs.
For
for the dogs, I'm sure we'll be involved.
For the dogs.
But I don't know. I was supposed to go to a Lil Yachty concert
that would have been
out
lit.
in Charlotte, but I waited too late to get the tickets. And I've been seeing Lil Yachty's page, and he's been going crazy at the concerts. Like everybody jumping. It's like mosh pits. He brought Drake out with the little rainbow colors in his hair. Like. Man,
people want to keep saying, I know I seen that look somewhere. Thugnificent.
Thugnificent?
Off the Boondocks, because he had something similar to that. But
oh, word?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go research that.
You do.
I'm going to post a picture of what I find out. I'm going to post a picture of Drizzy with the
And see, that's the type of stuff that I don't like about people who say that they Drake fans. Why would you even do something like that?
No, because I want to see. I want to see the comparison.
All right.
But Drake been doing a lot of hot shit lately. Like he bringing back baggy clothes and
he bringing back Bow Wow.
How he bring back Bow Wow? Tell me.
He brought him out at his concert in Atlanta.
Oh, word?
And it's so funny because I said this years ago, and I was saying that Drake is going to be the only person who's going to be able to bring Bow Wow out.
Dang.
And it happened.
Because Drake is like a connoisseur of the music and the times and the vibes. And it's like,
and the culture.
you can't forget about Bow Wow.
You cannot.
Like I
Impossible.
wasn't singing Bow Wow's music as a whole teenager, like writing down the lyrics. We didn't have Apple Music back then.
Precious.
So I used to write the lyrics down and then practice the lyrics. And then I don't remember the song now. I still don't remember. But
that was my first concert in 2002. He came to Oklahoma City for the Scream tour.
Bow Wow.
And my mama got me floor seats.
For real? How you feel about Little Men?
Why would you ask me that?
Yeah, because I mean, we're talking about Bow Wow, and it's just like,
why would you ask me that?
Is that a real, should Little Men?
I feel like it is illegal for men under 6 feet to look in my direction.
Wow. And there you have it, folks. That's a hot take. And that's not to any offense for anyone that's under 6 feet. That's just
literally none.
It's just a preference.
It's just illegal for you to be looking at me.
Yeah. Now
I don't make the law. I don't make the rules. I am just a law-abiding citizen, and I just feel like there's no reason for you to approach me.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to be looking in my direction. I can't help you.
Unless,
you know what I'm saying? Unless we're just like doing some business, then of course, you know what I'm saying? Join the team, bud. But as far as like
relations,
like a romantic entertainment, absolutely not.
A romantic relationship, a man under 6 foot is just it's illegal.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. It's not fair to me. You know what I'm saying? Men get to have preferences.
We do.
Yeah, exactly.
Men have tons of preferences.
Tons.
Some men don't like women with ugly feet. And that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some men are ass men. Some men are boob men. You know what I'm saying? Some men like white women. And
this is true. Yeah.
I'm not. That's just my preference.
It's just a preference.
Go ahead, Poppy, have your preference.
Have your preference. It's your life.
It's
your world.
It's your world, baby. We all just living in it.
Yeah, you can have whatever you want in this motherfucker.
Whatever you want. Who gonna stop you?
Who gonna...
Just like I said, I need to be slimed, but who gonna slime me?
Who gonna slime you? Your time is coming.
It's not.
Or not.
It's not. And I stand on it. I stand on business, like Drewski said.
Yeah, stand on business.
I'm standing on that. Yeah, he said my time is coming. How dare you speak that ill on me?
I don't want to prophesy that over your life.
Then why would you speak it?
No, there's no slime buttons over here.
WTF, guys.
But I just had a vision though.
Ooh.
Like that would actually be good TV. That would be good entertainment to be on a podcast, a video podcast.
Yes.
And it's like that slime just fall over somebody. That's crazy.
Completely like unannounced, completely just unhinged. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
That's some real Nickelodeon shit.
That's some shit you see on like Eric Andre.
Yeah.
I love Eric Andre. That's such a good show.
I saw a video. Oh, you know, who was the girl that played Precious?
Gabourey Sidibe.
Okay. So I saw a clip. I was on the internet. I was on IG just scrolling away. And she sat down in this chair. It was a blue chair. And she was like, bitch, is this cake? And she got up and it was cake. It was a cake. Somebody put a cake chair for her to sit her ass down in. And I'm like, she probably was really mad about that. Cause she kind of looked at the chair, she sat down and she said, bitch, is this cake? And then she picked it up
like that.
That's cold-blooded.
I started laughing before you even got the sentence out. He said she sat down. No, I was done.
Man, that's not even a good joke.
Made a cake?
Because you know the show is this cake.
I know.
They made a whole chair that was cake.
Wait, that's the show?
No, she was on like an interview, like being ready to be interviewed.
It wasn't Eric Andre?
It was not Eric Andre. I don't know who it was. I feel like it was like Johnny Knoxville, but it wasn't him.
Johnny Knoxville?
Yeah.
From Jackass?
Right.
No.
That's who I felt like it was. That's who a white person reminded me of. Like Johnny Knoxville or Carson Daly or somebody.
Or like some Tosh Point oh type shit.
Yeah, and she comes out, she sits down.
Hilarious, like Nick Cannon rap. That's so
but
funny.
she wasn't even like, oh, is this? She said, bitch, is this cake? I don't know what type of show it was, if there was like a rating system, but she said, fuck it, bitch, is this cake? That's crazy.
Fuck the UCC or the FCC in these words.
Man.
Bitch, is this cake?
Man,
Are y'all trying to play me?
it kind of hurt my feelings to see it too, because I said, "Oh, ain't no way you got this
so
big girl
sorry,
sitting down
y'all.
on some cake like
That
that."
is so fucked up.
Like, who approved this? Like, you had
Who
to have
was in the
talked
back
to.
and wrote this script?
You had to have talked to somebody's team first. Like, they had to have talked to her team. Like, hey, we had an idea.
But
What
no,
if she
they-
comes out and she sits in a cake chair?
But if I find out that you talked to my team ahead of time,
Listen,
and this is what y'all came up with, you're
I'm
all
suing.
fired. You're all out of here.
I want to own rights to the show. If you sit,
You kidding me?
hey man, I'm with pranks.
I want all of y'all arrested.
I'm with the pranks, but I ain't with that kind of
This
prank.
is like a different level of cyberbullying, but
Yeah,
this
for
is
real.
real life hateful.
Because that's trapped on the internet
'Cause
forever.
what if she like fell through the cake and like could have broke her fucking back or something?
Anything could have happened.
Anything could have happened.
It was this part. And she picked it up and she pulled it. She said, "Is this cake?" And the only thing that would
Why
have made
you
it
make your
better.
voice like that?
Because that's how she said. No, she didn't say it like
Thank
that.
you. That's me.
Damn, that is. Damn, I didn't try to make a fat person voice.
It's all right.
I'm editing that out. I'm gonna edit that part out. They're not gonna see that part.
We're not gonna let them see it. It's fine.
Nah, love coach can't talk like that.
No, okay. But shit, we talk like that because that's a part of love too.
It's
because
a part of
sometimes big
love.
people do have big voices.
Yeah, being real.
That's just all it is.
But we got into the show and there was something that I wanted to mention before we started recording. Right now, in between like our voices, you may hear like some thumping in the background. Our studio is next door to a strip club.
Yeah.
A cigar lounge and strip club.
That's right.
So you can go smoke cigars and watch the cheeks commence to clapping.
That's right.
And so because we can't go next door and tell them to turn it down, if you hear like just some heavy bass in between the conversation, it's because there's some ass shaking going on next door.
It's a lot of ass shaking happening next door.
Yeah.
I wish that I could go and watch or maybe even join.
I feel that. Well, who had the song, "Man, I Love the Strippers"?
Man, I love these strippers. Man, I love these strippers.
2
Chainz. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, 2
Yes.
Chainz. Man, I love the strippers.
I didn't tell you what I was up to though.
No,
I
tell
gotta
me.
go
I'm
back.
sorry. Yeah, I got
Because we got off
distracted.
on a tangent with the wave talk, and I don't even know. Anyways, also this year I'm doing 3 fashion shows.
Yes.
Yes, I'm doing one for my kids line, Kiddie Pool.
Okay.
I'm doing one for my boutique. It's called Wavy Babes Unlimited, and I sew the items myself. And then I'm doing one big one for NEWXWAVE where it'll feature all 3 brands.
Okay.
So yeah, October 29, either November 11th or the 18th, and then December 9th officially.
I got to figure out a way to pull up. You got to figure out a way to include me. Maybe I could pull up in podcast or something. I don't know. What you got shaking? Like, what's your idea and vision for
which
you said October
one?
29th?
Yeah, for
That's
the children's
Kiddie
one.
Pool.
Yeah, that's Kiddie Pool.
Okay.
But honestly, I was going to ask you if you could like be in it and like model for the NEWXWAVE one, which is in December.
Who, me?
I'm so serious.
Okay.
I think you've got a great look for a model, and I feel like I handpick all of my models. I don't like to do auditions or like casting calls because I already know what I'm looking for. I feel like NEWXWAVE has a certain look.
I got to get in the gym.
You fit it, bud.
I'm about to get in the gym.
Let's talk about you. I saw you had a huge weight loss transformation.
Yeah, I've lost about 25 pounds.
That's a whole child.
Yeah.
That's like a 3rd grader. How much
For
kids
real.
weigh?
Yeah, but no, I mean, I've been doing the walking. I've been watching what I eat. I don't eat everything in sight anymore. And I'm really just trying to look good forever. I'm trying to look young forever. I want, whenever people see me, I want them to be like, damn, he look good. And that ain't even on no, like, I'm just very into my looks.
Right.
But that's just how I want to be perceived.
Absolutely.
I want people to like the way that I look. I want people to feel my energy when I walk into a room. And I want them to feel love, whenever I walk into a room. So I just got to attack all angles.
Talk about the discipline, though, that comes along with that, with maintaining that consistency.
I mean, it does come with a lot of discipline. I made a post today and I was saying, the post was, your life can be hard because you work hard, or your life could be hard because you don't.
Which hard you want?
I'd rather work hard.
Absolutely.
Because if I was 400 pounds, that's a hard life.
Sheesh.
I don't want that kind of hard.
I don't want that kind of hard.
I want the hard that I'm in the gym walking, throwing up some weights. I'd rather have that hard and look good naked, or, you know, being able to go to the beach, take off my shirt and, you know, flex.
Right.
Versus being on my 600-pound life. That's a different type of hard, you know?
That's a different kind of hard, man.
But the way that I love food is hard too. Because I love food.
Yeah.
And so the discipline that it took me to kind of stop eating everything that I see, that was a win.
Man.
I overcame something.
I can understand. Food is just as addicting as like drugs.
Yeah.
It releases certain chemicals in the brain and your body is like, I need more.
Yeah. Like there's times where I'm fiending for like a burger. But I'll just kind of like wait it out and I'll be like, man, dog, do you really want that burger? And I'm like, hell yeah, I do.
Sometimes. Right.
I do want that burger. But I'm like, if you eat that burger, are you winning? And I'm like, nah.
Questions.
And so, but I do need to set up a time to go get me a burger because I haven't had one in a while.
Yeah. Burger's your thing?
I love burgers. Whenever my mom said she ate burgers through her whole pregnancy.
Aw, how
Brahms
precious.
burgers. Yeah. So I fucks up a burger.
That's what's up. My favorite foods is egg rolls from Mandarin Chinese restaurant on Southeast 29th Street.
Oh,
Either
plug them.
that or I wouldn't even try to, but it's a specific egg roll that I'll eat. Either there or Blue Moon or Edmond. And then also Waffle House.
Waffle House. I fucks with Waffle House.
Is my, without a doubt, hands down. I'll eat it back to back if I could. But I do have a new creeping up favorite.
What's that?
Ramen is fucking me up, y'all.
The ramen.
Ramen is fucking me up. This is a newfound sensation for me. I know it's been out and around, but Lord.
Have you had Tamashi's?
Tamashi. I have had Tamashi and it's straight.
I fuck with Tamashi's. My boy put me on Tamashi's.
Okay. I used to get their garlic fried rice chasudan style.
Yeah.
It's just good.
Who done plugged you?
I got a home gal named Evan Proctor. Shout out to the pretty girl.
Damn, she done came with the secret menu, garlic fried rice chasudan style. I thought only I knew that.
Niggas ain't special.
No, I'm special. Oh.
Speak your shit.
Listen, because
talk your shit.
There's not a bigger foodie in Oklahoma than me. And I stand on that on all 10 toes. So if you think you're a foodie, try me. Tell me something that I haven't had, and I'll tell you where you're wrong.
He meant that.
Actually, I was really just trying to plug new spots to go to. So if you really a foodie out here and you know all the secret spots,
there we go.
Holla at your boy.
There we go. I like that energy better. I was a little bit nervous. I was like, oh, I got ominous for a second.
Nah.
And honestly, I feel like if you like food that much more, you're not going around and, you know, trying out foods and stuff.
Because I got bills.
Talk your shit. That's so real.
Unless
food
they trying to
money.
Unless they trying to let me sample the food for free so I could give out like you know
it's the mall.
What's that dude that be giving out reviews?
Who, Keith Lee?
Keith Lee. Unless they try to do me like Keith Lee, I can't pay for all of that.
That nigga be eating the food like, oh God, I'll give it a 6. Wait a minute.
Matter of fact, I think that's what I want to do for my birthday. I want to go out to Vegas and do like the Keith Lee. You know, he got like his whole little roll where you could go try all the foods and shit. So
okay, Vegas. I love me some Vegas. Me and my dog usually go like twice a year. And I'm feeling so neglectful that I haven't been home at all this year.
Vegas?
Yes.
Oh, home. Okay.
Yes,
I got
that's
you.
my other home.
I've been to Vegas once.
Really?
Yeah. My homeboy got married.
So you were an adult.
Well, no, I've been twice. The first time I went to Vegas, we was driving through. I was a little kid. We were on our way to Cali.
Mm-hmm.
And we stayed in the Pyramid.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah. And we went up. I went upstairs and it was my cousin Leela and my little brother. He's 7 years younger than me. So he was probably like 2. And my parents, they went downstairs to the casino and they left me upstairs by myself, took the little nigga and everything.
Damn.
And so I was like, man, I ain't staying up here. Mind you, y'all don't know this about me, but I was a big ass crybaby back in the day.
Aww.
Like I was a mama's boy, straight crybaby.
Aww.
Yeah, like they had a running joke about me. They used to say, Byron D'Angelo Jones ain't nothing but skin and bones. And I would cry because they would say that. So fast forward, I go downstairs. When you get downstairs, there's a little bellhop dude, like before you could go into the casino. And he was like, hey, what are you doing? I just started crying and went back upstairs. I ain't even say nothing. I was so mad. I was one of them kids that be like, I hate everybody.
Aww.
And I'm going to kill everybody. Just watch.
You've been emo.
I've been emo.
He's been emotional.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but then now I turned into the love coach.
Those emotions have turned great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you talked about that already? Like on here about like your little transformation from having like all of the emotions that you've been through to come to where you are now as the love coach?
Well, I don't know. That's a good question, but it's like with me, I guess where I came from, super emotional kid, super crybaby. And then at some point in time, I got detached. Like I stopped caring because we moved around a lot. I went to like 7 different high schools. Yeah. So, you stop connecting with people because you're like, hey, I'm going to leave anyway. And so a big part of my adulthood was I could just bounce whenever. Like I don't got to talk to you no more. And that's not good. And so once I started doing the psychedelics, it brought me back into my emotions, but the correct way. So now my emotions are more rounded. Like I can empathize with people and I can connect with people versus being like, I'm right, you're wrong. Fuck you. I ain't got to talk to you no more. So we gotta stay away from that. Why you covering your back? That's how you be moving out here? Like, man, fuck that nigga. I'm out.
I'm big on that.
Yeah. I mean, if it's right, yeah.
Shit, in my head, it's always right, though. I'm big on that. Like you said, you used to be like, I ain't got to do with this shit. I'm out.
Yeah. Because you got some non-negotiables.
You know what I'm saying? And and sometimes it makes me feel bad that I'm like that. I'm like, damn, you're not even going to try. No. I be feeling conflicted. Like, damn, do I need to stop doing that?
Yeah. What are some of your non-negotiables? Like, what do you want out of a partner? Ooh. Or are you, because there's a big topic about
want a partner?
Yeah, I was about to say there's a big topic about, polygamy and stuff like that. Like, what do you want?
Oh, well, I do believe in polygamy.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't even know how to put it in words like what I would want, because I don't want necessarily like a partner.
Yeah.
But for someone who I'm talking to, I'll say that because that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. For somebody who I'm talking to, I'd prefer someone who doesn't tell me no.
That's crazy.
I prefer, it's not really crazy because I feel like I don't ask for much.
Yeah. So
if I do ask for something, considering all that I provide, it should be a no-brainer that you're going to tell me yes. But I like someone who is extremely funny because I love to laugh. I love someone who is extremely patient because I'm super spoiled and a crybaby.
Okay.
I like someone who I can feel, I don't know, maybe protected by.
Yeah.
And I like a dominant person.
Okay.
I've always been such a dominant person in my own life. I've always ran shit.
Yeah.
Primarily. So, somebody who can like put me in my place, which isn't often at all.
Yeah. What does dominance look like? Because I be seeing all of these red hat conversations and like what a man is supposed to be.
Yeah.
What do you think a man is supposed to be?
It don't matter what a man is supposed to be. No. Well, first you asked me what is dominance.
Yeah, what is dominance?
To me, dominance is being able to walk into a room and you like automatically provoke a certain emotion from people just by your presence. And it's like someone who's dominant is somebody who I'm going to listen to. They've got like good leadership skills.
Yeah.
They're trustworthy.
Okay.
They're a man who like stands on their word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There are no type of like discrepancies, and they're super like open and everything is out on the table.
I like your answer to that because my mind when thinking dominance, I think of like, for the dogs. I think two dogs meet each other first time and they just kind of, flex up and try to assert themselves over someone. But you said someone who has good leadership quality, someone who's open, and that just completely shifts my mindset when I hear the word dominance, So good answer.
Because it has several different connotations, I feel like, but that's the type of dominance that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Because I don't always like to run shit, but so like I said, somebody who could tell me what to do is somebody who could tell me what to do. But as far as like what I look for in a partner, like I said, if I'm talking to you, I don't like being told no.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because let me tell you why.
So crazy?
Let me tell you why. What? Have you ever heard like the theory that you're always within 6 feet of a spider? It's like scientifically.
No, I've never heard that.
I say that because you're always within 6 yeses to a no. So after every 6 yeses, you might just get a no.
And that's why I don't ask for anything, because I don't like to be told no. But honestly, and this is not even to say that I'm better than anyone at all, but generally people want to give me what I want. And I don't know if I don't ask people a certain way. It's just, if I ask, generally people say yes. And that's literally just how it is. So I've grown accustomed to that. And it's very rare that I do get told no.
Yeah.
But when I do, oh boy.
What happens when you get told no?
It's not pretty.
It's not pretty, is
it? If it's like, for example, I've blocked someone for not getting me a Powerade.
That's crazy.
It's not crazy.
Yeah, that sounds like
it's not crazy.
I'm about to plug Travis Scott and Drake. That's a meltdown.
It's actually not. It was warranted.
Okay,
it was a lead up of like a course of events, and that was the final straw. Because like I said, I never asked for anything.
I mean, a Powerade seems pretty small. It's like a small ask.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. There are several locations to get one. All it takes is just a few minutes to get it. And if you're showing me that you can't even spare me a few minutes to provide me something to drink, you don't give a fuck about me. I take things to the extreme in that aspect.
Wow.
Yeah. That's exactly what that means to me.
Okay. I feel you.
That's exactly what that means. And I'm like, oh, so you don't fuck with me? Well, I don't fuck with you either. How about we not talk for 2 weeks?
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's really not, and I feel like in this.
That's just my word. Like I'm not saying you're crazy. I'm just saying like, that's crazy.
Because I feel like if you're a non-negotiable type of gal like myself, you have to teach people how to treat you.
No, I 1000% agree.
Absolutely, because I've been so passive and I've always been afraid to speak up for myself, and I'm like, that's just trash as fuck.
Yeah.
I want a fucking Powerade.
Then you should have a Powerade.
Whole time you know what I like, you should have showed up with a Powerade.
Whoa.
What are you doing here empty-handed?
Whoa.
That's silly.
How do you treat your men?
Actually, I'm a huge lover girl.
Okay.
In real life, I am a huge lover girl. I'm like super loyal. I'm super affectionate whenever it's my man.
Yeah.
I'll cook sometimes. I don't even like cooking, but yeah, I'll cook.
Okay.
I'll massage his feet sometimes. If I got money, I'll spend it on him. Okay. Because all of those things are like my love languages. So, I mean, of course, I'd love to know his, but that's just how I'm going to show my appreciation. But no, I'm a huge lover. It's just like, don't tell me no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I'm getting too much pushback, I'm going to push back 10 times harder because you've got to stop fucking with me.
Yeah.
And honestly, whenever things are flowing naturally, you're going to end up having your way anyways. I'm going to let you lead.
Yeah.
I want to be led.
This feels like a TED Talk.
Does it?
Yeah. Like it feels like
I'm talking too much.
No, like you spitting some game for these people out here. Like you're telling them how to treat you. But I am a firm believer in be exactly who you are.
Yeah.
And you should have everything that you want. Mm-hmm. Because you're not talking to the people that can't give you the lifestyle that you want. You're talking to those who can.
Right.
You know, and I get bothered when people get offended by what someone else likes.
Me 3.
They're not talking to you.
I'm not talking to you. That has shit to do with you.
Yeah. And your low expectations is telling because you're going to get what you ask for. Mm. We always do.
We always do inadvertently.
Yeah. We always get what we ask for. Our life looks exactly like who we are.
Yeah.
And so you don't like the way it looks. Change it.
Change it.
Yeah.
You have the opportunity to change it. I don't know. That just made me think because you was like, it's telling about your low expectations. And I had a thought. And people called me like spoiled or selfish or all of this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it an analogy. It's like it's your birthday, and they get you a birthday cake. But lo and behold, it's the worst fucking cake on the planet, one that you absolutely hate, but you're still expected to eat it because they got it for you.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that fucking cake. I'm not gonna eat it.
Yeah.
But now everybody's gonna look at you as if you're ungrateful.
Yeah, ungrateful.
No, I'm not ungrateful. I just like what I like.
Yeah, you didn't like the cake.
I didn't like that cake. I'm not gonna eat it.
Yeah.
And I felt like, and I only brought that up because somebody had called me like ungrateful because my ex had got me a car, which he really didn't get me a car. He just let me drive it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the car that I wanted. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah. She's making faces right now. If this ever drops as an audio. Yeah, if I ever drop it as an audio, she's making the faces like
I'm making faces like, well.
But that's not the car I wanted.
But you know what I'm saying? And I didn't appreciate how people was trying to like shit on me for still wanting what I wanted. And I just feel like that's a lesson in life. You can still want what you want and fuck what everybody else got to say. Because people gonna like what they like.
Yeah. Man, I want to just like stand up and clap because you're preaching because there's a fine line between considering others and considering yourself.
Right.
You have to consider yourself first before you could ever consider anyone else. You have to treat yourself first before you could ever treat somebody else. Like, you know, I don't know, priorities is out of whack.
Your priorities, just like if you're on an airplane, they tell you put your own mask first before you try to help your neighbor. You've got to preserve yourself. You've got to pour into yourself because you pouring into other people, your shit's empty. You've got nothing else to pour. And people looking at you sideways because you ain't got shit else to pour.
Hey, have you ever thought about going into love coaching?
Absolutely not.
She over here spitting all the bars.
I'm not even trying to. I'm telling you, I'm just coming into myself as an adult.
Yeah.
I feel like because in that relationship, I was so fucking handicapped.
Yeah.
I didn't pay bills. I didn't know when shit was due. I didn't budget finance. I didn't know what was in the accounts. You know what I'm saying? I just lived this super, life as I still deserve to. But like I said, once that was over, I got the opportunity to mature and to grow up and to figure out who the fuck Machelle really is.
Machelle.
I'm still learning her. Yeah. She's Machelle. She's not just Machelle because that was my Instagram name at first. I'm like, bitch, you're not just Machelle. You're Machelle.
You're Machelle.
Spelled with an A. Machelle.
And you're still learning yourself and you're still growing. I like it.
Daily.
I'm happy to hear that
so
growth.
Much.
And I'm happy that, you gave me the chance to walk with you because you really got to trust your boy
you do.
to take a smoothie with psychedelics of somebody you don't know and then, trust them to guide you and to show you something. And so I'm always thankful for everybody who takes that walk with me. And you're no different. I'm thankful that you did that.
Thank you so much. Like I said, I'm trying to be a walk-in billboard for the psychedelics. I realize how much it can change.
Yeah.
Like anybody. I be wanting to like give it to like my granny, she got dementia. And I'm like, I wonder what some psychedelics would do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's gonna spin her out of whack or nothing. She already out of whack. But I just like I'm just curious just to see it tested more and used widely.
They actually have done those tests. And
let me do some research.
Yeah, no. Well, when they talk about it, because they got to be very careful with what they say, but psychedelics or shrooms help with dementia. It helps with it's had positive results with Alzheimer's. It's had positive results with autism. And so I firmly advocate for psychedelics for everything. Yeah. But some people be like, I ain't fucking with that.
A lot of people like that. My mom was like, I'm not trying to be running down the street naked.
Yeah, nah.
Girl, this ain't that.
This ain't that. That ain't gonna happen.
That, baby.
You wanted to get naked.
Designer drugs only, mama.
Designer drugs only.
Don't play. That's like, this ain't no wet, no water, no stuff. Like, I don't know. I feel like people have these huge preconceived notions. Even I did. I thought I was gonna turn into Erykah Badu after I took some shrooms. And I just wasn't ready to give up all of this. And not that Erykah Badu was not all of this. I'm just my online personality is just super outward, and I don't want to have to hold anything back because now I'm this new person on shrooms.
Okay.
Which I am, but I'm the best new person.
I like that.
Yeah, this
I like it.
0.0.
So
0.0.
let's end it with I'm thinking like a song or
a song.
like a topic, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to ask you a question about, because we talked about slime you out.
Yeah.
What is something that you would slime somebody out for?
Oh, gosh. Which is so funny because we always talk about things with different connotations.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear slime you out, I think of do you dirty.
Do you dirty?
Yeah, like I just slimed that nigga out. Not I slimed him because he did something pitiful. I just did him dirty.
Yeah.
I got like the devil emoji with the horns and, and the smile. That's what I think of. But if I had to like slime somebody out to like punish them, shit with me, anything. If I block you over Powerade, shit, I'll slime you out for anything. If I want to make it serious though, I think it would be trying to be deceptive or doing some shit behind my back.
Whoa.
If I want to keep it a buck, because I'm like the most understanding person. Why are you lying to me?
Yeah.
Whole time I wanted to do the same type of shit that you was doing. Why you up here lying? I gotta slime you out in both ways.
Sheesh.
I gotta do you dirty and I gotta do you dirty.
Sheesh. That was a great answer. There you have it. I might use that as one of the hot takes.
That's the truth. I gotta do you dirty and do you dirty.
I gotta do you dirty and do you dirty.
And do you
I don't
dirty.
think I've ever heard that before. You made that up today on the show.
And I mean it though.
For me, if I was going to slime somebody out, you know, Drake's definition, slime you out for these kid choices you make.
Yes.
If anyone treats me like I'm not me, you getting slimed. Because I feel like that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
And I've come such a long way of not being me, you know, trying to dumb down my me.
Feel that.
And now I'm in a place where I'm going to let my me shine and I'm going to big up my me. And if you ever try to treat me like I'm not me, go ahead, hit that slime button.
He said he's Timothy.
hit that slime button, big fella. Slime yourself.
You're slimed.
Yeah.
Now, question, after someone's been slimed, do you allow them to come back or are they just like, is that just banished?
Whoa.
You've been slimed. You're cut
I
off.
love the question. I'm a forgiving guy. You know, I am the love coach. I do believe in forgiveness. Now, there are certain things that I don't feel like I could forgive you and not talk to you again or not let you
That's
back
true.
into my life in that aspect because, you know, people teach you how to treat them, you know, and it's like, and you teach people how to treat you. And so there are certain things that, like, let's say I have a best friend and then he steals from me.
Yeah.
I could forgive you and we can wash that under the bridge, but now you can't come to my crib.
Right.
You know, so it just depends.
Yeah, it definitely
you know,
depends.
and there are acts that no act is unforgivable, but there are certain acts that may cost you your life.
Oh.
You know.
That may cost you your life.
Yeah, and no act is, I can forgive you and still unalive you.
Hey, I forgive you.
Yeah, because I mean.
That's the gun, y'all.
Yeah, so yeah.
That's true.
I'm a very realistic being. You know, being a love coach doesn't make me lose touch with reality. And there are certain things that you can die over, you know? And so, yeah, if someone is coming at me in a way to where I have to unalive them, so be it. I'll move on.
So be it.
You're forgiven. I've forgiven myself.
Right.
Hopefully the judge forgives me if it comes to that.
And honestly, forgiveness is such a huge part of, I think, being a mature adult.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever you're unable to forgive, you're harboring on to something that hurts you more than whoever did the act to you. And people look at me like, how are you so cool with like not even to get expensive or specific. Not even to get specific, but like certain family members of mine, people like, how are you still cool with so-and-so? They did X, Y, and Z to you.
Yeah.
I've forgiven it because what I look like sitting around with all that hate in my chest and I still have to go and be an outward being to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit to slip out into my daily life, into my thoughts. It'll fuck you up in all aspects.
Yeah. Nah, you're right. Forgiveness is really for you.
It is.
Because, you know, I've had some terrible things happen to me in my life, and I had to forgive the person so I could move on.
Right.
Otherwise, I'd be, like you said, harboring that energy and that anger. And we see it all the time in other people who deal with their traumas or who don't deal with their traumas. And it just kills them on the inside, and it destroys them. They outwardly become angry people, and you know, the whole time they're like, well, no one knows what I went through. Hey, baby, we all went through it.
We all went through shit, baby. We all got a little trauma.
And we
some
all
more
got,
than others.
Yeah.
And I be telling people, like, nobody's trauma is over the other. It's over the other to them. You know what I'm saying? Just like with God, all sins is equal.
All sins is equal.
All shit's fucked up.
All shit's fucked. It all feels the same. Everyone's trauma feels the same.
To that person.
To that person.
Right.
Yeah. So that's why, you know, united in grief. We need to, that's why I'm out here to unconditional love.
That's right. He's spreading a good message, y'all. If you're watching this and you haven't taken the walk yet, I encourage you to do so.
Yeah.
Do so ASAP.
Take the walk.
Like, for real. Like, change your life before going into the new year and just take a whole new being into 2024.
That's crazy. 2024.
Isn't that sick how it's October?
Yeah, it is.
That's wild.
But 2024 is even sicker. Dang.
Shit, I thought 2012 was crazy. Whenever I was supposed to be graduating high school, I was like, oh shit, that's so far away.
Oh yeah, I forgot how young you are.
Hey, chill out.
Hey,
strike that from the record.
Strike it from the record?
Strike that from the record. Because my age is a mystery.
2012, I thought the world was going to end.
Didn't everybody?
They talking about the Mayan calendar and everything like that. I thought the world was going to end.
That's insane. I remember that. That's around the time I was getting into like conspiracy theories. Yeah. And I was like, Jesus, what's about to happen to us? They had this one video where niggas was like digging mass graves and shit.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, we got all these plastic containers and all the bodies are supposed to go in. I was like, where is this?
I seen that. I seen that same video.
Yes, I was frightened.
Well, it's like, who is making these videos and these conspiracy theories? Like,
and then I was like, damn, it gotta be where they took this shit off TV. It's barely on YouTube. I had to dig and find this.
Yeah. Well, I think some of that stuff was like, I don't want to say it was from Katrina. I mean, some of those images though, like FEMA and stuff, like they were like FEMA images with all those, like, you know, they find the dead bodies and they put them in plastic containers. Yeah, so
it's kind of the protocol.
Yeah, but you know, one rule of thumb though is all conspiracy theories can't be fake.
I agree.
A lot of them are probably more real than you know. So
I got a few.
You got a few?
Well, that I agree with.
That you agree with,
yeah. That I agree with. I'm not trying to get your shit flagged or anything, but
You almost got me. You almost got me. I was about to say a conspiracy theory that'll get my shit shut down.
See, we don't want to do that.
I'll tell you what it is after the show.
Okay, perfect, because I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
I got a few hot takes.
Hey, they'll stop fucking with me if I say that. For real. But
I'll give you a conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Salt kills more people than crack.
Damn.
There are more people who pass away from high blood pressure than there are people who pass away from crack. There are several crackheads that you've known for several years, you know, just keeping it alive, keeping it pushing, but let a nigga get a hold of that salt, they cut your limbs off, your heart don't work no more, you can't breathe. Salt is more dangerous than crack. I'm not encouraging anyone to try one or the other, but that's just my hot take.
Wow. There you have it. Salt kills. I've been working on myself. I don't want to say nigga no more on my podcast.
Nigga, please. Nigga, please. It is your platform, you know what I'm saying?
Well, no, because like it just depends on like what guest I have on. I know some people, you know, they don't use that word. in public. They don't use that word.
They ain't gotta say it back.
They don't use the word of social media, but what I was gonna say is damn, salt killing more niggas than crack. That's crazy.
I think I'm gonna make it a t-shirt. If you guys want one, hit me up. I'm gonna sell them. I'm just kidding. But no, I'm for. I really feel like that's a true statement.
No,
and if you'd
it
like
has
to
to be.
argue with me, pull up some facts and let's go fact for fact, because I can promise you I can go outside right now and go talk to a crackhead who is at least like 60 something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I had some 60-year-old crackheads for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's the minimum age requirement. Like, when do you start doing crack? Dang.
And I feel like it has to have been people who've been on it for years, like people from like the 80s, whenever you was alive back then. Niggas who was like on crack back then and just kept it going.
Yeah, all the crackheads from today are the crackheads that was on Snowfall when they was younger. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're in that day where like they still alive.
They're still alive. I mean, crack is super inconvenient.
Yeah.
It makes you still. It makes you ashy.
Yeah.
It makes you a little bit, poor as far as like skinny.
Yeah.
They be fast.
Crackheads
They're
are
still
fast.
handy. They can fix things. They cut lawns still. A motherfucker with high blood pressure not about to do nothing but sit down and take some medicine.
Yo.
They're tired. That high blood pressure, you're tired.
You really messing me up with this.
You've got no energy. It's the truth.
You really went down a rabbit hole with this too, because you have too much information about crackheads and people with high blood pressure.
And I've done zero research.
That's crazy. This is just all from the brain.
Yes. My mind works like that. I'm a nerdy person.
No, you put this
like
together
that.
yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I could do a PowerPoint right now about that.
But about crackheads or the medical field with people with high blood pressure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, high blood pressure is you know what I'm saying, destroying the community.
And they say that shit is hereditary. No, it's not. We just got to eat better.
Yeah, you got to eat better. You got to stop eating everything, and then you got to eat better. Yeah.
And don't get me up here preaching to y'all. I'm a huge salt ass person. I love salt more than, well, I'm not going to even try and boost, but I love salt. Like, I'm not a sweet person. I'm a savory person.
Yeah, facts.
So I also have a problem with salt. So it's like a PSA to my future self. If I'm looking back at this, like, damn, bitch, put down the salt.
Put down the salt. Stay in the gym.
Yes. Stay in the gym.
Yeah.
You don't get a body like this not going to the gym. I'm just kidding. I'll barely be in there, but it work.
Yeah. Stay in the gym.
Stay in the gym. We look good. Y'all want to look good. Everybody be in the gym.
All right. There you have it. Well, it was great having you sit down with me.
Thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate you pulling up last minute.
No problem.
Get this done. By the time that y'all get this, For the Dogs will be out. For the Dogs is coming out tomorrow at 6 a.m. October 6th, 6 a.m. 666. Hold on, what is the year? 2023? No, that don't add up to 6. I thought he put some little magician shit on that too.
I'm sure there's another 6 in there.
Yeah, it gotta be. 2 times
God.
3 is 6. 6. 6 God.
But Drake honestly says 6 4 times. 6 6 6 6 6 0 5.
5.
As soon as I'm back in the city, they throw up a parade. He says it 5 times.
5 times.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it.
But yeah.
6 God Day is tomorrow.
Tis.
Can't wait till 6 a.m.
Can't.
Because I almost told on myself again what I'm going to be doing at 6 a.m. I'm going to be listening to Drizzy. And if I got anybody in the streets riding with me, they're going to be listening to Drizzy too. And that's all I'm going to say.
Spread the word. And honestly, guys, by the time this comes out, you need to hit me up because I'm going to have my own birthday party for Drake that I'm just now announcing. His birthday is October the 25th. So I'm going to celebrate Drake here in the city. And if you are also a Drake fan, you can also like pull up. This is also going to be like the launch of my first podcast episode for Drake Me Please. I'm saying it here on camera to hold myself accountable.
I am glad she's saying this on camera to hold herself accountable for real. That's a lot. I got you.
With the production of the podcast.
I got you.
Yeah, yours is great. Shout out to you though. I love your setup.
Thank you.
This is super dope. Thank you so much for having me. I was nervous, but you've always been pretty cool to talk to. So, you know, we rocked it out.
Well, give everyone your socials. Let everybody know how they can find you. Yeah.
Okay, so on Instagram, make sure you tune in on every Monday to TheMachelle. That's MACHELLE. I'm Thicky Minaj on TikTok and Snapchat. If you know, you know. Be sure to follow my talk show on all social media platforms at The Wave Talk Official. Follow my clothing brands, NEWXWAVE, Kiddie Pool, and Wavy Babes Unlimited. Also, like I said, keep an eye out for Drake Me Please. It's a podcast about Drake, all things Drake, and things of that sort. If you like Drake like I do, maybe you'll be on the show. I'm gonna have you so we can go Drake for Drake, because you're not gonna keep trying to play me.
You know what? For that, I'm definitely gonna out Drake you. I'm gonna do some real research.
Fuck that. No, you need to show up with knowledge already had.
If it's knowledge already had, you got me. You got me if it's knowledge already had.
Okay, that's all I needed to hear.
I need to hit the books.
That's all I needed to hear.
I knew about Drake before you knew about Drake.
Of course, you're older.
But that's true. But you probably have not even probably, you have way more Drake knowledge than I do. I just fuck with Drake. That's my guy.
I know, that's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you again. I really appreciate it. This was fun.
It was fun. And there you have it, guys. Episode 4. The vibe is for the dogs.
For the dogs. Don't get slimed out, guys, for those kid choices that you make.
Don't get slimed out. I love it.
You don't want to be like me. I got a sponsor like 30 hoes. That's like 300 fingers and toes. You niggas don't got that money to blow. I hit a lick and I'm back on the road. All of my babies talk to me in code. She love us and me, she drop me the low. I do the Aaliyah and I rock the boat. Flu game Jordan, she calling me go. I'm feeding the shrooms, she don't like to smoke. I got braids, my last name Jones. If I'm like Jim, it's the one with the coat. Niggas act nutty, so I keep a bolt. Not having my way, I'd rather be broke. Act my age, I'm like no. I hate you, Jonesy, I'm like so. All my drugs, they so clean. They say Jonesy selling soap, LSD, Molly shrooms. I'm trying to give my nigga some hope. Can't be broke if the mind ain't broke. Sleeping on life, talking about you woe. Life feel big when you under a scope. Game on the line and I'm up in the scope. Standing in the hood and I'm giving out bows. Hair long, I'm still on ball headed hoe shit.